Downtown Macon is a thriving hub where revitalization efforts have created a vibrant, walkable district. This commitment to liability and economic soundness has been recognized with the prestigious Great American Main Street Award. One of the highlights of downtown's Macon's culinary scene is the Latin flavors that infuse the area with vibrant and authentic cuisine. Here are some of the standout restaurants and cafes offering these delicious experiences.
I was working as a bartender and I met a lot of people. And these people kept telling me that we needed to open a restaurant in downtown. I always thought it was a crazy idea to do such thing just because, I was young and my mom was selling food out of a food truck. So, and that happened in 2017. So that's when we first opened our restaurant and on the corner of MLK and Poplar. And since then, we've been here in downtown Macon. Pretty much what my mom cooks at home is what we started selling here at the restaurant. And I think that's what people like whenever they feel like trying something new, something different, something authentic. That's what brings them here. I always notice that whenever they first walk in here, their first thought or their first look in their faces, they're like, oh, it's a fiesta in here. The birria tacos, those are a big hit right now just because they went viral on TikTok or Facebook. So a lot of outsiders, they don't really have that where they're from. So when they come in here, that's like one of the first things they look for, that. And like I said, the mole, they always ask about the mole. So just want to thank everybody out there for being very supportive.
Estamos aquí en Three Countries Restaurant.
It's called Three Countries because we sell Cuban, Mexican, American. And that's what we're known for. It's mostly for the Cuban sandwich and the Cuban food. That one comes with mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, Swiss cheese, ham, and pork, and it's pressed down. We have multiple options. We have the ropa vieja. It's like shredded beef with bell peppers and onions, or the bistec encebollado. Or we also have the roasted pork, the carnitas.
Tenemos clientes que desde que iniciamos hace 10 años siguen constantes.
My family been here for a while, and we started this business back in 2014 together. It was my parents, my sisters, my uncle, also my grandmas that came over here just to help us out. Or just come down here, try some Cuban food. That's what's we're known for, and the Cuban sandwich is the best way to go.
Yeah, I feel like we needed this type of bar or restaurant in Macon because we don't have anything like it. We have a lot of other bars. We have a daiquiri bar, but we didn't have a tequila bar. I know we have a lot of restaurants that sell tequila and margaritas, but over here we try to offer a bigger variety of different tequilas and mezcals. At first we were just trying to focus on tequila, but then our clientele, we have a lot of customers that bring friends or whatever. So at first we were only focused more on tequila, but we ended up expanding, and now we sell pretty much a little bit of everything from bourbon, whiskey, vodka, rum, gin. We have it all. The name Daisy came after we were just doing some research because me and my friend had planned on opening a bar for a long time, and then when we got the idea, we just kind of put everything together, and then we said, okay, well, let's just open a tequila bar. We were coming up with names, and the name Daisy means margarita in Spanish, so that's why we stuck to that name, because a margarita is a daisy, it's a flower.
So it's just a beautiful property right in the middle of Macon, downtown, and we are in the corner of 3rd and Cherry. Trying to look for a name, nothing fit, and then somebody said that that sounds good. Yeah, it's Macon. It's a beautiful, eclectic, downtown, and I live half an hour south, but it's something from Macon calls my attention. It's a beautiful place, beautiful people, and I just wanted to be a part of it. I got lucky and found a property. Being from Puerto Rico, I had to include some things. I had a lot of pressure from friends and family telling me, you better have mofongo, you better have this, you better have that. So I been able to fit in a few things. Mofongo is something you grow up in the Caribbean. Everybody and every neighbor has a plantain tree in their backyard. And everybody grow up with mofongo, whether it's Dominican Republic, Cuba. We all do our own version of it. It's a simple dish. It just brings back home. It's like, I'm guessing it's like grits for people that grow up in the South, and so the mofongo and things like that just hit home. It's simple, but it's part of our culture. And all of our reviews suggest that it's a good place. I think that speaks in its own. It's a safe place. It's a family place. Anybody can come.
So our mission at Z-Beans is to create sustainable solutions for the hardworking farmers of Ecuador. So the summer of 2016, I went with Mercer on mission to Zaruma, Ecuador, to see if coffee was a viable alternative to gold mining, or could be a viable alternative to gold mining. On the trip, we had a tour guide. He would lead us out to the different farms every day. His name is Arturo Piñereta, and Arturo would take us to these different farms, and through these trips, Arturo and I became really, really good friends. Arturo had asked me, he said, "Shane, I really think we should revisit the topic of coffee, because my concern is we were just looking at El Oro. Why would we just import coffee from this small region when we could import coffee from all over the country?" So just like that, Arturo and I began working on the project together. So Arturo had gathered 65 pounds. He sent me 65 pounds of coffee January of 2017. I was in the dorms at Mercer. I get a call from my mother. What in the world is this? I didn't inform her that coffee was coming in from Ecuador. I got the coffee, I got it roasted, gave it away, and people really enjoyed it. And so after the 65 pounds, we brought in 300 pounds, and then we brought in 4,000 pounds. And the 4,000 pounds coincided with me moving into my senior year of college, in which once I got the 4,000 pounds in, I started finding creative ways to be able to roast the coffee, and that's essentially what launched the brand, which is Z-Beans Coffee. No, it gives me chills when you ask the question about why Macon. Macon's really special to me. I mean, as you referenced, Mercer, I certainly would not be here without Mercer. I have a really young team that works with me, and we've all graduated from Mercer, and it's kind of who we are. Now we have our roasting facility in downtown Macon, and so it's Macon's the hub for looking at it geographically, taking away the subjective side of it. I mean, geographically it's perfect because it's the middle of the state. It allows quick access to Atlanta. All the interstates run through it. Why I think Macon will continue to grow.